Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. This episode is called Movie Star Money-Making Secrets. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe, like, comment, and follow us. Also, I'd like to tell you about a service called HollywoodIsCalling.com. It's a great service that allows you to purchase live phone calls from your favorite celebrities, so check them out. You can purchase a call from more than 100 celebrities. You can buy a live 15-second call for $19.95 or a live 30-second call for $29.95. It's a great gift idea for somebody you care about, or it's a gift you can buy for yourself whenever you like. Check them out. HollywoodIsCalling.com. Now, everyone thinks that celebrities and movie stars make their serious money from the movies or TV shows they work on, and for some celebrities, they do make a good living. But the really serious money is now made by celebrities outside investments and business ventures. Don't get me wrong, there are still some megastar celebrities who appear in franchise blockbusters, and they will make very serious money, but the problem is there aren't many new movie franchises being developed that are successful. So the serious paychecks are getting less common. So what are these stars doing to make the real life-altering generational wealth they hope to make? Well, they're investing in outside opportunities, and for some of them, it's really paying off. Today, we're going to disclose which celebrities have hit the mother lode, and we'll tell you how they did it. Let's start with Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber made a ton of money from singing and touring, but he's also invested in something else that made him an ocean of money. He invested in Spotify, and when it went public, it increased in value by 13% on day one of the IPO, its initial public offering. That was a tremendous amount of money. And Bieber has also invested in Shots Studio and created his own record label under the Universal Music Group. So when people tell you Bieber is worth more than $500 million, then you can understand why. Next, we have Oprah Winfrey. Everyone knows that Oprah made a fortune by syndicating the Oprah Winfrey Show. But what a lot of people don't know is that she invested $40 million into Weight Watchers and then saw her shares in the company increase to $400 million shortly thereafter. Next, we have Sophia Vergara. Now, Sophia has been one of the highest paid actresses for several years now. While her TV show, Modern Family, generated a lot of money for her, she made far more from her endorsement deals with Diet Pepsi, CoverGirl, Head & Shoulders, and AT&T. Next, we have Aerosmith. Aerosmith has earned more money from the video game Guitar Hero than any other albums, concerts, or even their own merchandise has generated. It's their deal with Spotify and the commercials that are generating mountains of cash for them. Next, Ashton Kutcher. Ashton has invested heavily in companies and startups that have been tremendously successful. He invested in SoundCloud, Spotify, Shazam, and Airbnb. In 2011, Asher and his partner made an investment of $500,000 in Uber before most people even heard of it. Forbes says their stake in Uber is now worth $50 million. Next, we have Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen is a comedian and a talk show host, but she's an even better investor and businesswoman. She and her partner have bought and sold real estate that has generated millions of dollars for them. In 2018, they sold a Beverly Hills mansion for $35 million, which was double the $16 million that they paid for it. And that is the formula that they've repeated over and over with great success. They buy a home, they remodel it, and then they sell it for a fortune. Next, we have Robert De Niro. Robert partnered with Japanese chef Nobu Matsushita to create Nobu Restaurant, a restaurant that began in New York and has since expanded all over the world. In 2015, the company was valued at $500 million. Jessica Alba. Jessica has created The Honest Company, which has been valued at more than $1 billion. It sells cosmetics, cleaning products, and baby food making it her biggest financial success to date. Next, we have Francis Ford Coppola. Now, Francis created the Godfather movies and Apocalypse Now. He was the famous director. Years ago, by the way, he was only 25 when he directed the first Godfather movie. Think about that the first time or the next time you see it. 25. Years ago, he bought an estate in Napa Valley and by the 1990s, turned it into a bustling winery. Now his Coppola wines are sold all over the world. Coppola later said that all I know is that 1 year we did 9 million and then 4 years later, we were doing 60 million. I was making much more money in the wine business than I ever made in films. It's amazing. Next, Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre focused all his attention on one business venture, and it did really well for him. In 2006, he co-founded the Beats headphones company and acquired a 25% interest in it. When it was acquired by Apple in 2014, the company was worth $3.2 billion. After taxes, Dre was reported to have walked away with $500 million. Now that he's going through a divorce, a lot of people are wondering how much of that his ex-wife will get. Next, we have Magic Johnson. When he retired from basketball, Magic Johnson launched his own investment company. Under this corporate umbrella, he owned a portion of the Los Angeles Lakers, Starbucks, Burger King, and TGI Fridays. He's also raised $55 million, which he poured into an investment company called Detroit Venture Partners. Next, we have Jared Leto. In case you don't know who Jared is an Oscar-winning actor and the rock star of a band called 30 Seconds to Mars. He has also invested in more than 50 startups, including Airbnb, Uber, Blue Coffee, and the HR software company Zenefits. Leto also invested in Nest Labs before the company was acquired by Google for $3.2 billion. Next, we have George Clooney. Clooney and Cindy Crawford's husband, Randy Gerber, started their own tequila brand together, and it was called Casamigos Tequila. They worked with the distillery to come up with a tequila they loved and decided to take it public. In June of 2017, Clooney and Gerber cashed in on their success, selling Casamigos Tequila for up to $1 billion to Diageo, a British liquor company. So what these celebrity investment examples have shown us is that celebrities can make great money working as actors, but they can make generational wealth by getting involved in the right outside business ventures and really applying themselves to make those businesses work. Now, the nice thing about creating a company is that it can continue to make money even when you're not involved. If you stop acting, then the paychecks stop coming in. But if you create or invest in a company and turn it into a success, then that asset will keep generating wealth for you for years to come. You know, there's another tremendous advantage to getting involved in an outside business venture, and that is that it allows you to diversify. Recent events have brought much of the entertainment industry to its knees, and that has interrupted the income of a lot of actors and celebrities who made all their money in show business. But those actors who invested in or got involved in outside businesses continue to generate an income from them these days, despite all the trouble that the entertainment industry is having. That kind of wealth diversification provides them with another layer of economic safety. It's this elevated level of diversification that keeps them financially strong and will probably continue doing so well into the future. So with that, I want to thank you for watching, and we will talk to you soon.